The American dream is the belief that the freedoms of this country bring us together and give us all individually the opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations. Hi, my name is Craig Sewing, the creator and founder of The American Dream, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. It's been nominated for an Emmy. We bring you a show of real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. Today, I'm excited to announce our elite expert and new host in your market. They are the master of their craft and have built their life around turning that dream for so many of us into a reality. Follow along as they take us on a tour of the real estate, the lifestyle, and the culture that they know best and show us why this city is the perfect place for you to build your American dream.
Welcome to American Dream TV, Selling Lancaster. I'm Joe Heller.
And I'm Tara Heller, and we're here at the Ephrata Fair, the largest street fair in Pennsylvania.
This fair has been bringing the community together for decades. It's a special place for us. This was our first date.
So it's safe to say it holds a special place in our story and in the communities. Let's go check it out. We're joined by Joel, the president of the Ephrata Fair Committee. Thanks for joining us, Joel.
No problem.
Yeah.
Glad you guys could come out on this somewhat sunny day, finally.
Absolutely. Gorgeous day. So, Joel, what makes the Ephrata Fair a great place for the community?
Sure. Well, this is our 106th fair. We've been doing it since 1919. It's just a great time for the community to come together, to see people they haven't seen in a year. It's a great event that supports a lot of local organizations. This is the biggest fundraiser for many of the Lions clubs and Rotaries that just have their big fundraisers and then able to give back that money to the community throughout the year.
So Joel, how many volunteers does it take to make the fair run smoothly?
We have a board of 15 that we meet throughout the year, but then each of those board members have different areas they oversee, and each area has dozens of volunteers, from the parade to the food tent at Tent City to Midway here. I'm sure it's over 100 volunteers. Just
wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Parade is one of the highlights. What makes it so beloved?
You know, it's one of the last few parades in the area. We used to have a parade in every fair, and this is the last fair, I shouldn't say last, one of the last fairs to still have the parade. It's beloved by the community. Another night just to get together, to sit out and watch friends and family march by and just get together for a good time.
Besides the parade, are there any must-see events or things you recommend for people to see?
You know, from Tuesday through Saturday, we have events every night. Depends what you're looking to do. At the Ag area, Tent City, we've got the animal shows, we've got pork chop dinners. Tonight's the animal auction. Up here, we've got entertainment Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We've got plenty to eat both places, but my favorite's up here, but I'm biased. This is my area. But yeah, it's just a great time to eat.
Well, Joel, thank you for joining us today and for everything that you do to make the fair successful.
Sure, we'll be here all week. We hope you guys can come out and get a lot to eat and play some games or ride some rides. We'll be here.
So rain on our parade here at the fair. Let's go check on our newest listing. Well, the fair was fun, but we're here at our newest listing right here on a beautiful hole on Fox Chase Golf Club.
This home was built in 1952 by its original owner. It has over 4,000 square feet with 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, with stunning views of the golf course.
This property is a ranch-style home with a thoughtfully designed addition, blending timeless charm with modern livability, with a serene golf course setting, perfect for anyone who loves a scenic view and a quiet place to call home.
Thank you so much for tuning in to American Dream TV, Selling Lancaster. I'm Joe.
And I'm Tara, and we'll see you on the next episode of The American Dream. Today we're going to check out Stoll&Wolfe Distillery, which is steeped in Lancaster County history and is connected to a well-known distiller in Kentucky. Let's go check it out. We're here at Stoll&WolfeDistillery. We're going to take a tour and taste some whiskey.
So, Aviana, tell us how Stoll&Wolfe got started.
So I'm from New York City originally, and that's where my husband Eric and I met. We used to come here and visit with our small child, and my husband said, oh, I really want to move back to Lidditz. And literally at that moment, we drove by the old Michter's Distillery on our way to Lidditz. And he's like, well, what about reviving this tradition? And I was like, oh yeah, that would be cool. So that was kind of like the very, very beginnings of the thought in our head.
Can you tell us about some of your whiskeys?
Of course, rye is really the first American whiskey. And our recipe, or what we would call a mash bill, does have a fair amount of corn, just to represent the rich soil and corn grown in Lancaster County.
Do you have a favorite?
Rye, for sure. I love to sip it. And also, I'm a huge craft cocktail person. So certainly all of your old school cocktails should definitely be made with rye. It's just a really nice balance against all the sweetness of the other ingredients.
What does the future hold for Stoll&Wolfe? What are you guys doing?
We're actually really have our eye on the 250th. We're continuing our Rosen project that just gets bigger and bigger, hoping to branch out soon with another tasting room and also expanding into a couple more estates.
Tell us a little bit about the distilling process.
Oh, I'm totally happy to do that. So our still is from Kentucky and is a continuous column still. And we really love the whiskey that comes from it.
Passing from here, the 100 proof, over to here, we achieve a secondary distillation. That alcohol's got to fight its way up through that column of the phlegmator on top, across this line arm into now the big copper piece, which is our shotgun condenser. The vapor will pass into there. We have cold water running through that returns the vapor back into liquid form, and it will come out here perfectly clear.
But with it also gives us really a lot of variability, which we're able to manipulate the spirit. So from the beginning of the process, you have that, that amazing grain that's coming from the family farm. You have, we call what we do is we cook it or we mash it, right? So, and that's sort of a stepped process of things being added at particular temperatures to maximize flavor. And then after that process happens, then it goes into the fermentation, and that's where the yeast comes in, and then the distilling process itself.
Thanks for watching American Dream TV, selling Lancaster. Until next time.